everyone. Happy Monday. It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Hope you had an amazing weekend. I'm so glad to see you today. We are going to make over this Dollar Tree tray. So this is surprisingly $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. It's really cute just as it is. But we're going to use one of the craft paper designs from this month's craft paper subscription. And we're going to make this over and make it even cuter than what it is right now. Okay, this is a very simple process, but I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So when you hop on, say hello. Let me know you're watching. Tell me about your weekend. What did you do this weekend? Did you do anything fun? And we'll get into it. So hopefully this is live. It takes it a minute sometimes. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. There's comments coming in. Sometimes it just takes so long to pop through that I'm not sure if we're actually live or not. So, but I see comments coming in, so we're good. So y'all, I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for joining me today. All right. Hi, Pam. Hey, Carol. Hello, Laura. Hey, Dana. She said she's seen a beautiful riser made with these. Absolutely, Dana. Hi, Joyce. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Lorianne. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. How's everyone's day going? Trisha, I hope you're feeling better today. How's your day going? What have you all been up to today? Anybody crafting today? So this little leaf tray, I can't stand the way that it feels. It needs a makeover because I just can't stand the way it feels, first of all. Oh, fun, Rhonda. Fun. She's sewing. Hi, Jesselyn. Hey, Dee Dee. But it's a really cute tray, and it surprises me so much that it was at the Dollar Tree because I feel like this is something that you could see at Hobby Lobby. A little bit nicer quality, but same exact premise, right? You could see at Hobby Lobby. So I'm really shocked that I found this at the Dollar Tree. It's really cute. We're going to decoupage it today and do just a couple of things to it. It's going to be a very simple makeover, but there's going to be a lot of payoff, okay? Hi, Linda. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Dale. Hey, Donna. Hello, Susan. She's been working with her goats and her chickens. But y'all, it is warmed up here today. I don't know about you all, but it's 56 here today. So all the snow has melted away, and it's somewhat tolerable outside. So that's nice. It's nice that it doesn't just feel miserable, you know? I'm just so ready for spring. I just can't wait for spring. I just can't wait. Last night, Andrew and I were sitting on the couch just doing, what I suspect most people do is sitting on the couch and scrolling on your phone. And I'm just scrolling through all these reels, and there were all these reels about going to the beach, and take me to a beach where, at a seaside bar with this music playing in the background and all that. And I'm like, Andrew, yes, this is me right here. This is where I need to be. I need to be right here. With the ocean breeze in my hair and a pina colada in my hand. That is where I want to be. Okay. Yay. I'm sorry. I'm glad it's warming up some places. Wasn't wearing a coat. Yes, Susan. I still put my coat on today. Not my big coat, but I did put a coat on today. So I have printed 3 of the craft paper designs from this month onto some mulberry paper, okay? The mulberry paper is available on our website. So can only see the side of the screen. Melanie, I don't know why that's the case because I can see everything. My entire view is showing up. So that's a little weird and I don't know how to fix that. It looks right to me. Everything looks right to me. So I'm not sure what you're seeing because everything's right to me. So maybe try going out and coming back in. I'm not sure. Yay, Dana. I'm not sure, but everything is right on my end. Even looking at the live on YouTube, it's right. Okay, so I've got 3 beautiful patterns. I printed all 3 because I wasn't really sure which pattern I wanted. Okay, so I printed this one here, which is the white background with the sort of brownish color floral print on there. And I printed 2, okay? And I printed them borderless. It doesn't really matter for this project though. Then I printed this one, which is the peachy, and it's got a little bit of floral detailing on it. And then I also printed this one, which is this sort of cream color with the beautiful like watercolor floral look on there. Okay, so I printed all 3. We're going to decoupage these on now. All 3 of these do you can match all 3 of these up, okay, so that you've got that repeating pattern. There might be some overlap on them, but they all 3 do match. However, I think I've decided that I'm going to go with this one here because this one will match my home, okay, and I might want to use this piece in my home. So they're all gorgeous. I love them all. Obviously, I designed them all, but I think I'm going to go with this one. I also like that this one is a smaller pattern. Okay. So I'm going with this one. Y'all are saying you like the 3rd one. The 3rd one is beautiful, but I think for this piece, I think I like the, this one here. I'm so sorry to hear that, Carolyn. So sorry to hear that. And I will be praying for you. I will add you to my list right now so that I remember to pray for you. I don't have a sister. I have a sister-in-law, but I can imagine that that has got to be very difficult. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Prayers for you. Okay. Let's see. And then somebody replied about went out and came back in and I can see the whole screen. Okay, good. I'm glad, Melanie. I'm glad it got fixed. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure glad to hear that it's okay now. All right, so y'all pray for Carolyn while she deals with the loss of her sister. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to just decoupage this on. We want to cut off this edge. We want to go ahead and work with matching it and making sure that it matches up. So I'm going to grab my paper cutter. Thank you, Shebra. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. Thank you, Lynn. I have lost a little bit of weight. I don't like to share that because, to be honest, you know, people, sometimes it comes off wrong. So, and I never want anyone to feel bad about themselves, but I have just increasingly gained weight over the last several years. And so it's just time that I start getting some of it off so that I don't just continue, you know. So Andrew and I have been, you know, kind of on a little bit of a journey of eating healthier, better food. And I've just been slowly working towards getting a little bit of it off since January. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So I cut off the white, and I lined this up where it matches up, okay? Then, no, Lynn, no, it was absolutely a compliment. It was absolutely a compliment. Thank you. It means a lot to me that you noticed. My point was that I don't ever want to make, sometimes when people who are thinner, on the thinner side, talk about trying to lose weight, it can be annoying, it can be hurtful, and all of those things. And I don't talk about it because I don't want anyone to feel that way. Okay, so that was the point that I'm trying to make, is that I don't talk about it for that reason. So, but I thank you for noticing. Yes, I have lost a little bit of weight. Okay, so I'm lining this up, and I'm going to take a pencil. You can see the other paper behind. Okay, so I can see where that other piece is meeting up. So I am going to, actually, let me do it this way. I'm going to try and line it up. That's not going to work that way. Okay, let's do this. We're going to line this up, and we're going to make a mark. Okay, right at the top on both ends. Okay, I don't want to see I don't want to see that overlap because they're transparent. So if we see that overlap, it's going to show up. So I want them to butt up to each other. So I've made that mark, and I'm going to cut that excess off. All right, so then I'm just checking to see if it matches up, and it does. It looks very good. Okay, so I'm just going to take my eraser and just erase that pencil mark. Okay, so now we're going to put this piece on first, and then this piece that still has the bottom on it will go on second. Okay, so let's grab our matte decoupage. Yes, it is, Dana. It really is. It is, Dana. And I will tell you, you know, you all know that last year, I couldn't recommend this more to anyone who needs to lose weight. It is hard, and it's hard no matter how old you are or how much weight you have to lose. You know, it's hard. And I don't exercise, I don't work out, and I have no intention of exercising or working out. Not that you shouldn't, you absolutely should, but I don't like it, so I'm not going to. But I gave up sugar last year, or significantly cut out sugar last year. Okay, I didn't lose weight on account of cutting out sugar. But this year, when I decided that I was going to start counting calories and staying under my calorie count or at my calorie count, it made it so much easier to do that. And it's been so much easier because I haven't had the sugar to worry about or to feel like I'm missing out on, because I spent an entire year getting used to not eating near as much sugar and kind of cutting that out of my life. And so after a year of it, I'm pretty well used to it. On the occasion, I still crave it, certainly. That's never going to go away. But choosing this healthier diet over the last couple of months has actually been fairly easy, considering I don't have those sugar cravings. So I'm just saying that I think sometimes it's nice to take things slow and make it like this change in your life rather than like a diet. If you just start slowly, do one thing, and then get really great at that, and then start implementing something else. You know what I mean? I feel like that makes a huge difference, because I feel as though, and I'm only 2 months into this, but I feel as though I will be able to maintain the habits that I'm creating now, because it's just been so much easier. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but that's sort of where I'm at. Yes, Lynn, for sure. I'm telling you, the winter weather is so hard, isn't it? And it's hard for me too, because like I said, I do not like to exercise. I don't at all. Andrew's been doing phenomenal, and he's been getting up in the mornings and going and working out for an hour before he goes into work. And if he misses a day during the week, then he wants to go on Saturday. And he doesn't want to miss out on time with his family. So he asked us to go with him one week. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. Oh my gosh. It's like, I am never doing that again. But I love to do activities that are active. And so that's why I'm looking forward to the summertime. We like to play volleyball. We're looking forward to starting to try and play pickleball this year. Stuff like that, I can do stuff like that. That's not actually working out, but it's fun, but it's still getting your body active. Going on a walk, things like that, I can do that. I can take a bike ride. I can go on a walk. I can play a game of pickleball or volleyball or something like that. But by golly, I'm not going to go to the gym and lift weights and walk on a treadmill. I don't want to do any of that. That is, boring, and I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Janet, well, have you seen all my cottage cheese recipes? I'm sort of obsessed with cottage cheese right now. So I'm definitely getting my protein for the days. I eat cottage cheese every morning. That's my new breakfast, is cottage cheese. And I don't know if y'all remember, but in January I said I didn't like cottage cheese, which is true. By itself, I've grown to like it even more, but since adding everything bagel seasoning into it, it's completely changed the game for me, and I just love it. And then all the sauces, we're making all the sauces with cottage cheese, so we're getting extra protein there. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. I got the first piece on, and I just tried to get it around all the little grooves that are in this little leaf. All those little details. I want to make sure the paper is in around those, because that way those can show up. And so I just keep rubbing this. Well, I agree with that, Jamie. I think that, you know, I've mentioned to you all that I'm not a picky eater. I like a lot of stuff, and that definitely does help, Jamie, for sure. If you are not a picky eater, I like all healthy food. I really do. I love vegetables. I like all vegetables. So it does make it easier. I do agree with that. That definitely helps if you don't like healthy food. Like if you're a chicken nuggets and mac and cheese kind of a person, that makes it just so hard, I'm sure. But I have been really craving spaghetti. So next week I'm going to try and make some spaghetti somewhat healthier, because I do think you can't completely deprive yourself of the things that you're craving, because then it just makes it that much harder on yourself. All right, so trying to match this up on the curves is a little challenging, but I think I got it. The leaf tray holly is from the Dollar Tree. Surprisingly, I'm just as shocked as y'all are. You want to make sure you get the flat part here too. And you might have a couple of wrinkles. But as long as you are starting in the middle and just kind of working your way out, you're not going to have very many wrinkles. The mulberry paper does a really good job. Doesn't get nearly as wrinkled as napkins do. Yeah, it's mulberry paper, Jamie. And the design is from this month's craft paper design. And I just printed it onto mulberry paper. We do have the mulberry paper on the website. Barbara, I have done spaghetti squash before, but it's not going to solve my craving for spaghetti. I just know it won't, because it's not got that same spaghetti bite to it, you know? It's just not the same. Hi, Lisa Prince. Thank you. You all, while I'm letting this just dry for a second and making sure everything is pressed down, because this knot right here is not. Let me add some more glue to this. Don't forget about our Meet the Makers event in April. It is in Atlanta, Georgia on April the 24th. Okay. And we are having an event where you all can come, you all can meet us. We're going to play games. We're going to do giveaways and prizes. We're going to chat, get to know each other, all the things. And it's going to be a blast. And this is in conjunction with our Pinners Conference that we are going to be a vendor at. And the Pinners Conference is this really big conference for anyone who loves Pinterest, basically. Crafting. It's for crafters, people who like health and fitness, DIY, cooking, all those types of things, okay, travel, all of that is at the Pinners Conference. It's like $12 to get in, and we've got a $5 off discount. You can come, you can sign up for classes. There's all kinds of craft classes that you can partake in. It is so cool. And we're going to be there. The Celebration Company is going to be there with a booth. And I just hope that you all will come and join us. If you're local to Atlanta, absolutely come. It's very inexpensive. We'd love for you to come and meet us as well at the Meet the Makers event, which is on the Thursday before the conference. It's a really interesting tray. I just was so shocked to find it at the Dollar Tree. So I'm just taking my sander and removing all the excess around it. I do like wheat pasta. I have tried wheat pasta. There is also a pasta called Banza, B-A-N-Z-A. It's made with chickpeas. I like it as well. So there are several different types of pastas that I do like. So I'm going to pick out which one that I know I like that are a good alternative. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick, but I'm going to pick something and have some spaghetti. I thought I might even do like a lasagna. I would totally be happy with that. Do like a vegetable lasagna with spinach. And maybe even throw in some chicken and sausage or something like that. Okay. This is what it looks like right now. It's looking really cute. I am liking it. So we're going to take our decoupage glue and we're going to go over this really quickly and give it a quick coat over top to seal in that mulberry paper. Okay. It is Bonnie for sure. Yes, Barbara, absolutely. Lots of people use cottage cheese instead of ricotta. I love ricotta though. Love ricotta. Okay. All right, this is looking really cute. I'm liking it so far. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take some raw umber. Y'all, I need to go get some more raw umber. I'm going to go grab some. Hang on just a minute, okay? Because I feel like I need raw umber, not burnt umbers. Just a second. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab some gloves and some baby wipes. We're going to cover this tray in raw umber and then remove it. Go. All right, so I'm just gonna squirt some on, and this is why we covered it in decoupage glue, okay? Because we wanted to make sure that it was sealed up, because otherwise this would just completely soak right into all of that mulberry paper, and then you would not be able to remove any of it, okay? But this way we can start removing it. We can get this really cool look. That's going to also help to bring out some of those details in this little leaf tray. So you can see, and this is why we did a really quick coat of decoupage glue, not trying to make sure that we get it everywhere, because it's in those areas where you miss that the paint will absorb in, and then you get this really unique look, which I'm kind of obsessed with. So I wipe everything off so that just whatever paint soaked into that paper is left. Okay. Thank you all. Now I'm going to grab a pouncer. I don't have a big pouncer. I need to replenish my stock here. But I'm going to grab a pouncer, and I'm just going to take some of my raw umber. And we're just going to go over the sides here. Let's see. Some excess on the back that needs wiped off. Let's remove that too. You know what? Let's see what this looks like before I move on. I want to see what it looks like. This paint is a little bit porous, so I'm wondering if I could just sort of almost like stain it in a way. See what that looks like. Dana, you could do either one. I just don't ever use those products. I always use my decoupage glue. All right, so now I'm going to take my pouncer, and I just want to pounce over the edges with the raw umber. Hi, Rhonda. I'm just going all along the entire edge. Okay. And that's the look that we get. I'm going to add a little bit more, I think. Okay. Go. Oh, this is looking so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go over this one more time with decoupage glue, and we're going to be done. I'm going to apply a thicker coat this time because I just want to seal that in a little bit more. What a beautiful tray. So just made sure it was good and dry. And so now we're going in with a thicker, heavier coat. This step is optional. You could leave this part off if you want. You could add even a shiny coat of decoupage glue or like a clear gloss finish, and that would even make it have a little bit of like a ceramic look. Barbara, I got it from Dollar Tree. And then of course we're using one of our decoupage or one of our craft paper designs, and then we printed it on mulberry paper. The craft paper designs are still available. If you're not a craft paper subscriber, you can still subscribe and receive these designs for the month. It is not too late. So you can see the difference in this coat that we're doing versus the first coat that we did. Okay. This one's definitely thicker. We're trying a little bit harder to make sure that everything's covered. The first time we just rubbed it on real fast. Okay, I'm going to dry this and let's see what it looks like. So you could do this technique with napkins, absolutely. Tissue paper. The thing that I like about mulberry paper is it's not anywhere near as fragile as those are as tissue paper or napkins. It's a little bit easier to work with because it's not as fragile. Now, if you are doing something that's got a lot of curves, then mulberry paper is a lot harder to work with because, like I said, it's not as fragile, so it's not as thin, and it's not going to come around curves as easily. But something like this that's not got a lot of curves works just fine on. All right. Let's see how it looks. Looks really good. I've still got some here on the back. I might do a coat on the back. Actually, to make it match. So I'm just doing a quick little coat here. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that little bubble is there. Do y'all see that bubble? I don't know why. Why do you say that, Dana? I do it all the time and it works just fine. So why do you say that? Is there a specific reason? Or just because you prefer the other? Okay. All right. All done. And now it doesn't feel yucky and funky. Did I paint what black? The back? I painted the back with the raw umber. So this is what it looks like. Let me show you up close so you can see the detail. And then that's how it turned out. Really pretty. Needs to dry really well so all that decoupage glue can dry, but that turned out so pretty. I think it's so cool. So this is something you could put a couple of candles on. You could use this for like your jewelry or something like that. Remotes. What else? What all could you use this for? I see it sitting on like a coffee table, maybe with some books or something like that. You could use like some decorative balls, put like some kind of decorative balls on there. What else could you use this for? This bottle is needing to be cleaned. Yeah, so Jamie, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to take it upstairs and play with it and see where I can. Entry table, absolutely. Fake fruit, yes. I hear you, Teresa. I hear you. Easter eggs, absolutely. Anything like that. I'm trying to think if I've got anything sitting around here that I could put on it. But I don't think I do. Certainly some candles. You could do some candles. You could do like little rocks or something like that on there too with your candles. You like the look of the back? So, easy way to make over this tray. You can do so many things with it, absolutely. It could come, you could do so many different designs. I know that this could be gorgeous. It would even be pretty just painted. I think even if you just took the existing tray and distressed it a little further and just sealed it with some decoupage glue, that would be gorgeous as well. So you can do lots of pretty things with it. Yeah, some flowers and some candles. Add some greenery. Absolutely. There's a lot that you could use this for. So I'm going to go upstairs and see what I can figure out, and I'll take some pictures. Thank you, Lorianne. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Definitely some seashells. It would be gorgeous in some kind of like beach house or condo or something like that with some seashells. That would be pretty. So you all have a fabulous day. Make sure you check out the Pinners conference and the meet and greet. We would love for you all to join us. We do have limited spots available for the Meet the Makers event. So, you know, we're not doing CIB this year. We're doing the Meet the Makers instead. So we'd love for you all to come and join us at that. You all have an amazing day. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all